It does not exist. What God created does not exist. They pray and they shield. The whole ordeal started on the 9th of February 2023. When I stood up from my bed, I felt dizzy. I went about my day, but continuously felt sick. I did a test at the hospital, and they said it was just stress, and I needed to rest. But I felt my right side of my body gradually becoming numb. This was a Friday. By Sunday, the numbness had spread such that while crossing the road, I did not even notice when my shoe pulled off my leg. The Monday after that, while in the shower, I felt a hand squeezing my heart, and I rushed to the hospital. The GP confirmed that it was not stroke, but could not explain the source of my numbness. I couldn't feel my entire right side, and I was beginning to have double vision. I also started having strange symptoms of feeling ice inside my hand. I would literally put my hand in very hot water to no avail. By this time, the GP referred me to a neuro-ophthalmologist and a neurologist. When the neuro-ophthalmologist examined me, they couldn't trace what was wrong because by then, my eyes had graduated from a double vision to a cross eyes, what people usually call a half-past-6 eyes. It was at this point that my aunt, who I was living with, introduced me to NSPPD. At first, I did not want to join because growing up in a Christian home, I had learned not to go miracle shopping. But due to my auntie's insistence, I joined NSPPD. About 2 days after I joined, that was like about 16th of February 2023, Pastor Jerry picked my keys and said, "You woke up and suddenly you had numbness on the right side. In 3 days, let it be reversed." My auntie rushed into my room and asked, "Did you hear your word?" I said yes. And we both rejoiced and started counting down. By the third day, I was able to feel my right side. I was able to write with a pen again, and the eyes that had closed completely opened. But it was like as if the devil was on my matter. On the 25th of February, when I went for the neurologist appointment, as I was already booked, they attended to every other person and left me alone. While they were about to shove me off and close for the day, I suddenly started having seizures. I did not even realize what was happening to me because I had not lost consciousness. I just kept on screaming in the hospital, "What is happening to me?" As my hands and my toes were twisting. They rushed me to the doctor's office and she said she did not need to do an MRI to conclude because based on everything that I had complained about, she could tell it was multiple sclerosis. She explained that my immune system was fighting my body and it was chipping off the right matter of my brain and spine, hence paralysis and the seizures. I eventually did the MRI and the prognosis was confirmed. She told me that multiple sclerosis did not have a cure and I was placed on steroids and epileptic drugs, which I was supposed to take forever. My first prescription of steroids was 12 tablets, that is 60 milligrams of steroids every morning. It was like a death sentence, and my family wasn't taking this development funny because the seizures were part of the attacks on my father's health that led to his death. This illness affected my work because I was in and out of hospital. Pastor Jerry, I'm a lawyer, and there was even a time I was at the Court of Appeal when I just announced my appearance and the seizure hooked me and I fell back to my chair. I had to learn how to master the seizures. That when it came upon me, I would just lower my head and hold myself so that nobody would realize what is happening to me. I couldn't take public transport easily because seizures kept on happening. I had seizures in buses, seizures on the road, and because I had mastered this, people would just notice that I was walking on the road and then suddenly I would just hold myself and bow my head and I'm shaking because it was not complete seizures that were knocking me out. So I would just hold myself. I literally had diazepam in my purse, and when I'm on the road, if anything was to happen, I just take the diazepam. And there was also the side effect of the drugs. I had steroid rashes all over my face, I was bloated, and I felt really, really ugly. The steroid rashes looked like huge pimples, and people even mocked my face. I would have to cover my face with a lot of foundation before stepping out. The medications were not allowing me sleep. No matter how tired I was, I could at most sleep 3 hours in the night. I would pee a lot. I would pee even up to 5 liters of urine in the night. I had to get a bucket in my room. People just easily gave up on me. I could feel that I was all alone in the battle. And I just had only NSPPD. I was left to fight alone. But then there was no day on the altar that Pastor Jerry did not have a word for me. From February down to June, Pastor Jerry kept on giving me words. 24th February 2023, Pastor Jerry said, let every autoimmune disease be reversed.
Any autoimmune disease, by the power that raised Jesus from the dead, we command, let it be reversed by fire.
24th April, who they said would take steroids for the rest of my life, let it be reversed.
Don't know who you are. All the doctor said is that you will just be on steroids. You'll be on steroids for the rest of your life. I don't know what is happening to you. About the power that raised Jesus from the dead, I command, let it be reversed right now.
I told God that I was not going to take these medications anymore. I packed all the medicines and I threw them away. I went to the doctor and the doctor was like, I told them I'm not taking the medications again. They said you must take these medications. That these are medications that you will take for the rest of your life. I told them I'm not taking it again. Now the D-Day, Pastor Jerry, was on the 29th of May. On the 29th of May, I woke up late. And I didn't even plan to visit the NSPPT because I woke up late. I just turned on my phone and went to boil water to bathe. By 7:17 a.m., Pastor Jerry just said for the very first time, multiple sclerosis.
Multiple sclerosis. If you are the one, put it on the live stream and say, I am the one. I am the one. By the power that raised Jesus from the dead, I command, let it be reversed.
I didn't know what to do. I was shocked. I did not know how to react. I just stood still, and that was how seizures stopped. All the attacks stopped. All the symptoms stopped. Pastor Jerry, all of this, I have not been on any medication since 7th April 2023 till today. Pastor Jerry, the last seizure I had was 31st or 30th of May, thereabouts in 2023. And you told me I was not going to see it again, and I actually didn't see it again. All the other symptoms, the deep chest pain, the numbness, everything just went like that, without medication, without anything. I didn't do anything. And then I said, I want to check testimony. How will I check testimony? And I went back to the doctor. I said to wait. I waited. 1 year after not taking medications, I went back to the doctor. And I told her, ma, I'm not taking my medications for 1 year. She was screaming, like, why are you not taking your medication? But I've not had any seizure. I've not had any episode. I'm fine. And then she was like, she will not say I'm fine. Maybe she'll say I'm in remission. After Jerry, April 2023 down to April 2024, I was without medication. No seizure. I had my eyes back. I'm seeing clearly. I'm writing clearly. I'm moving fine. After Jerry, I started swimming. I'm going to the gym. I'm doing everything that they said I will not be able to do. Even that unique issue that I was paying 5 liters of the week, by keying into the testimony and all that issue stopped. After Jerry, 2024 has finished. This is 2025. It's going to almost 2, in fact, it's getting to 2 years. No medications. At a point in time, I kept on going back to that same doctor that said there was no cure. Pastor Jerry, God healed me free of charge. What God cannot do, it does not exist. Pastor Jerry, God will bless you. God will bless you. You were just that person I needed at that point in time. Pastor Jerry, God bless you. May the oil on your head never go dry. I don't know how to say thank you to God. I've tried my best to summarize. But God bless you, Pastor Jerry.